Within days, a parody political party materialized out of nowhere and gained 15 million followers. This growth represents an anomaly that completely outpaces the digital reach of the ruling government. The inciting incident happened at the Supreme Court of India. During a hearing, specific remarks surfaced comparing activists and unemployed youth to parasites and cockroaches. The Chief Justice later provided a clarification, stating his comments were actually aimed at individuals using fraudulent degrees to enter professions, not at the general youth population. By then, the reaction was already in motion. Thousands of young people, frustrated by systemic unemployment and recent exam paper leaks, adopted the cockroach as a satirical symbol of endurance against a system they felt was failing them. The momentum led to a sudden intervention by state authorities. The Cockroach Janata Party's X account was withheld and made inaccessible to users in India without any formal explanation. The scale of the censorship suggests the government viewed the movement as a coordinated digital weapon. This response shifts the focus away from a simple Gen Z joke and toward the architects who might be operating behind the scenes. The movement was launched by Abhijit Dipke. While the party's branding focuses on the image of marginalized and unemployed youth, Dipke's own profile suggests a very different set of circumstances. Dipke is currently living in the United States, studying at Boston University. He also has professional experience in political communications, having previously worked as a social media operative for the Aam Aadmi Party. This data visualization compares the movement's growth to a typical viral meme. Organic sharing builds gradually, but the Cockroach Janata Party shows an instant vertical spike. The underlying data separates organic user growth from automated networks, revealing a velocity indicative of bot traffic. These unusual metrics, combined with the founder's location in Boston, have led to a surge of online allegations. Social media users have questioned whether the movement is linked to foreign psychological operations. The sheer server capacity and infrastructure required to manage 15 million followers points toward a top-down political enterprise. This suggests a level of planning and funding that goes far beyond a spontaneous student protest. The party's manifesto focuses on demands like canceling the licenses of specific media houses and investigating corporate interests. These points align closely with the standard rhetoric used by established opposition parties against the current government. This reveals a strange contradiction. A movement fueled by anger at the entire political establishment has spent much of its time seeking validation from veteran politicians. When MP Mahua Moitra publicly engaged with the parody party, the group immediately welcomed her as a necessary fighter for democracy. The party also recruited veteran politician Kirti Azad, accepting his membership based on his 1983 Cricket World Cup win. Supreme Court lawyer Prashant Bhushan also provided his public backing, further integrating the movement into established political circles. These endorsements allowed veteran politicians to leverage the movement's energy. By aligning with a youth cause, they were able to reframe their public images and potentially bypass criticisms of their own governance records. To understand why these digital campaigns are so effective, we have to look at the concept of affective polarization. This diagram shows how disgust-based imagery can be weaponized. By linking an opponent to a cockroach, the stimulus triggers an immediate emotional rejection in the brain. This response bypasses logical analysis and policy evaluation. The movement uses humor as a delivery system. Sarcastic memes make aggressive political division feel acceptable and encourage young voters to share content they might otherwise find too extreme. This psychological framing convinces frustrated citizens to act as a digital army for operatives who remain hidden from the public eye. The ultimate result is a system that treats citizen suffering as a campaign asset. Political establishments have learned to convert genuine youth frustration into viral memes, weaponizing the anger of the public to attack their rivals.